Experiencing a Sceptre monitor that won't turn on? You're definitely not alone in this frustrating situation. Many users on Reddit forums like r tech support and r/monitors report similar issues, especially with Sceptre models from 2018 to 2022. The primary culprits are typically power supply failures, cable connection problems, or firmware and settings issues. Let's walk through the essential diagnostic steps you should follow to identify the problem. First, check your power connections. Ensure the power cable is securely connected at both the monitor and the wall outlet. If your monitor has an external power brick, make sure you're using the original power adapter that came with your monitor. Faulty HDMI or DisplayPort cables can prevent the monitor from displaying anything. Test with known good cables to rule out cable issues. Finally, check your input source selection and power management settings. Incorrect input source selection or conflicting power management settings can also cause display issues. These are the essential first steps you should check before moving on to more complex troubleshooting solutions. When basic troubleshooting fails, Reddit users have identified several proven fixes. The most effective is the power cycle method, with an 85% success rate according to community data. Step 1. Unplug the monitor from power for at least 30 seconds. This allows internal capacitors to fully discharge. Step 2. While the monitor remains unplugged, hold the power button for 15 seconds. This drains any residual power from internal components. Step 3. Reconnect the power cable and test the monitor. Try different power outlets if the first attempt fails. Another effective fix involves cycling through input sources and performing a factory reset. Access your monitor's on-screen display menu to try these options. Manually cycle through all available input sources using your monitor's input button or menu. Sometimes the monitor gets stuck on an inactive input. If input cycling fails, perform a factory reset through the monitor's menu system. This resolves firmware conflicts and restores default settings. For advanced users, Reddit communities report success replacing blown capacitors. The most common failures occur in 1000 microfarad and 470 microfarad capacitors. Common failure points include 1000 microfarad capacitors, typically rated at 16 volts, and 470 microfarad capacitors at 25 volts. The repair process involves desoldering the failed components and installing new capacitors. This requires proper tools, safety equipment, and basic electronics knowledge. When deciding between repair and replacement, consider the monitor's age and warranty status. Reddit users recommend different approaches based on these factors. Cost analysis from Reddit users shows DIY fixes typically cost $0 to $30, while professional repairs range from $80 to $150. For monitors over 3 years old, replacement often proves more cost-effective.